knowing that you people coming, I thought, what should I talk? Can you hear me? Last Sunday, one of my good Dharma friends always give me good advice. She, without hesitation, she said, Sensei, you speak a little more louder. So I have to confirm, because you could hear it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Can you hear me? Sometimes when I talk, too loud, and say, Sensei, that's too loud. It's so hard to be a minister, you understand? Okay, first portions, I was asked to share one of the traditions here at the temple. Then, in short, the introduction of Buddhism, and I will exchange question and answer. So you start thinking. And this morning we have minister's assistant. First time he walked into the altar and read the service. 80 years old. Be patient that I do forget a lot. Okay? But these assistants will be trained from now on. Okay? Several candidates. They assist me, assist for temple, and benefit for you people. Especially when I had to be out of town. Those assistants will help you out. Okay. What should I share? Some traditions. There's so many traditions to share. Well, first of all, these are all the forms someone created in history. Humans created such a form. So that we learn through the form and go beyond the form. But someone attached to the form, then that's one lose essence of what the form for. Do you get it? There's so many forms and traditions. But those are form kind enough to guide us to go through the form and beyond. In Buddhist teaching, question is encouraged. Doubt, be curious to find out, is one of the practice. So you don't have to blindly believe. Don't believe what I said today. This is a guy, only one guy is a human being sharing some kind of thoughts. So that learn from it, examine it. If it makes sense, take it. That is yours. If it doesn't, forget it. So blindly belief is kind of shortcut, but very dangerous. Here we have tradition to offer incense. People walk holding this kind of so-called beads on the left hands. Okay. Someone hold on the right hands. That's why it's hard to pinch the incense. Okay. Hold on left hands. That makes you much easier to pinch incense and burn into it. Then place both hands together and bow. And step back. This is a gesture of showing a respect. Respect to this temple, people, and here, all decorated form, respect. Which is a gesture of thankfulness. A deep realization is, my life is not only my life, but life of others sacrifice. Kindness, thoughtfulness and patience. Those kind of things learn to build up more feeling of thankfulness. So those feelings are combined with it. And very interesting portion is, in history, the incense are used for purpose of deodorant or deodorites in history in India. It's interesting, huh? It had been used like a perfume. Then later in history, taken into as a symbol, expression of purification of body and mind and so on. These interesting traditions, okay, are also practiced by Catholic. Have you noticed it? They burn more incense. It's interesting to see. Since I had a chance to study at the divinity school, I have more Catholic fathers as my friends. So I asked him, what is that for? What is that for? The pictures of Jesus is taking right hand step forwards. And he smiled and said, I don't know, you ask me. Don't ask me something Christian like that. We are good friends, so we exchange the ideas. That is an interesting portion of Catholic. They use incense. And there's a blank time when no one knows where Jesus was. It doesn't matter. But I think he also influenced by other cultures. Okay? So here incense is so as Catholic too. Use the purpose for purifications. And purifying body and mind. And showing respect. And so on. Okay. Now, what do you have Christians? What school are you from?
Baptist Academy.
Academy.
Yeah.
Is that a school project that you have to visit other churches and temples? And you are obligated to attend the service too? You cannot cheat through the computer. Yeah. Oh, is that? Right. But it doesn't, that is a great, you have a chance to walk in, step into some other traditions, and at least get in touch of some taste of world religions. You know that? To me, religion is very important teaching, spiritual teaching to encourage us, help us to practice love, compassion, and wisdom, possibly for peace and harmony of all different people in the world and so on. But sometimes it's sad to know that because of differences of heritage, cultures, and religions and belief, people fight. That should not be cause of that. Should not be cause of such. That means one, the religions. Okay. So, what kind of question do you have? Can you hear? I'm asking them what kind of question they have. They're going to give me a hard time so that. Do you have any questions?
What are some differences you can tell me about between Buddhism and Christianity?
What is the main differences of Buddhism and Christianity? teaching is teaching of Buddha and teaching to become Buddha. Buddha means enlightened one, awakened one. The unique basic difference is Christian may not say teaching of God, which is fine, yes. But may not say teaching to become a God. It's very unique differences there. And Buddha is not considered as like a creator. Buddha is not like a considered like almighty power of being. Buddha is not considered as judgmental existence of judging you to send you hell or heaven and so on. Those very unique differences. But to me, as I studied at the divinity school, there are so many different paths. The paths are different, but seems coming into similar realization of loving thy neighbors, caring for others, and helping others. Yeah. But we human beings are easier to stuck around someplace. My favorite story is pointing the finger pointing the beauty of the moon. Finger which is pointing the beauty of the moon, saying, look at this, beautiful moon, isn't it? Finger pointing the beauty of the moon. But some people stuck on the finger and do not go through the finger so that they don't see the beauty of the moon. But people who are able to go through the finger and see the beauty of the moon are able to enjoy and share the joy and able to say, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it is. I'm Christians, but the beauty of the moon is beautiful, isn't it? I'm Buddhist, but able to see the beauty of the moon so that it is beautiful, isn't it? Sharing the joy of beauty with other believers. Okay? The beauty of the moon, what should I say, something beyond our word even. True sense of love, true sense of compassion, true sense of wisdom, something beyond our rationalized thinking, but more infinite sense. Do you get it? Good. See? That's nice. Huh? But you should know that you're not that smart at your works. Yeah, you learned a lot from others. You learned a lot from your parents, and experiences, and learn from these guys and so on. Then able to enjoy, able to understand. So you're supposed to be grateful for others. My life is not only my life, but life of others, sacrifices and kindness, thoughtfulness and patience. Huh? Oh, that's great. Any other question?
Yeah. What does it mean to be like truly enlightened or truly like living? Like how did that affect how you live when you are awake?
Did you hear the question?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You can say it, then I could understand
Okay.
more.
Like what does it mean to be like truly enlightened or like truly awake? How does that affect how you live?
Truly enlightened, truly awakened. When we truly awaken, truly are enlightened, we don't realize it. But simply living with a sense of appreciation. Living very naturally. Something makes you confused is the Buddhist practice always give you confusions. Okay? So I as a teacher, should confuse you. Knowing is illusions. Not knowing is ignorant. Then the person, then what should I do then? That's a question. Knowing is illusions. Not knowing is ignorant. Then question, in that case, what should I do then? That is a good question. So, persons who are living in the joy of enlightenment do not realize it, but simply living with the best of everything and helping others. May not good answer. See, I have been lived up to, I'm 73 years old, so that I learned a lot, studied a lot, and forgot a lot. When someone asks me, are you Buddhist? Then that's the most difficult question to answer. Because I'm free from so-called Buddhist. But living as what I can do is my best of my abilities. Enjoying, appreciating, frustrating, and still living what I can be. I used to look for some certain path to follow it, but there was no such a path. I thought there is. What path is what I am living here with my best of ability. There's a question and answer. He said, I've been practicing such, but I cannot find the things to settle my mind. Things to settle my mind. You know, like seeking enlightenment. Then teacher said, okay, bring that mind which you cannot settle. Then you go through all kind of practice, looking for that. I have to grab that things that makes me uncertain and unsecure. Then later, okay, time is limited. Later you may find there is no such a thing. Then you go back to teachers. I don't find anything to be called uncertain. Makes unsecure. Then you'll be enlightened. There is no such a thing. But you went through to seek into. Any other questions? Oh no, even you could ask any question too. Okay? But if you like to complain to the Buddhist. Okay?
What's the symbolism of the bells as we're coming into the service?
Bell?
Yeah.
Bell. ちょっと人叩いてください。Big one. Tolling or calling bell. Echo into, vibrate into your heart. Awaken your nature to be enlightened. Echo into your heart. Something beyond philosophy. Echo into your heart. Awaken your natures. So they call holy bell. I think Christianity might call it calling down to God, calling. Could be understood. I think sound of gong is much better than my talk. we stupid human beings makes things complicated. They're looking for simplicity. It's amazing, huh? Any other questions? More questions? Well, you could stay if you have a question. Then I'll be with you about 10, 15 minutes. To close my talk today, may I ask a favor that you extend the silent prayer that you might call silent meditations, thinking of the people who died by disasters, earthquake, tsunami in Tokyo, Japan, not Tokyo, but northwest part of Japan, okay, for minutes before I stop my. So, you bow the head, or gasho, extend your heart for loved one who died by disaster.